We welcome you live to the Fort Loco Motor Complex for the very first event at this brand new racetrack. And boy, what an event it's going to be, as this is live coverage of the Car of Tomorrow Showdown. Hi, I'm NASCAR Gamer, joined by my good friend NRP. Hi NRP.
It's been a while since we were last in the booth, but we are back better than ever.
Yes, except for all the Iron Brew cans you littered in the corner.
Jeez, how much Iron Brew was I drinking last time?
It's good to be back for some racing action, but there's one thing left to do, and that is the Grand Command.
Drivers! Start your engines!
2012 is the last year we heard a full field of Car of Tomorrow race cars roaring to life. 13 years later, 2025, they are back from the dead. We've seen how the Gen 7 car races, we've seen how the Gen 6 car races, now we need to find out how this car races. Man, this is going to be an exciting race.
I am ready! Let's take a look at the starting lineup.
In row 1, your grid walk pole sitter, Jimmy Johnson and Brad Keselowski.
In row 2, we have Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick.
In row 3, we have Kyle Busch and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
In row 4, we have Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart.
In row 5, we have Greg Biffle and Jamie McMurray.
In row 6, we have Jeff Burnham while Pablo Montoya.
In row 7, we have Casey Kane and Danica Patrick.
In row 8, we have Ryan Newman and Mark Martin.
In row 9, we have Bobby Labonte and Scott Speed.
And finally, in row 10, on his own, is Michael Waltrip.
That was the starting lineup for today's race. Now have a look at the race information. It's a 10-lap race around this 3/4 mile racetrack, so 7.5 miles in total, with this 19-car field on this beautiful sunny day. The safety truck now heads down pit road. Jimmy Johnson's going to lead the field to the green, and NRP, give us the words.
Boogity, 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 let's go racing, you bunch of hot dogs! Jimmy leads the first lap with Denny Hamlin in line with him in second.
Jimmy proving why he was the best in the Car of Tomorrow era. Here comes Jeff Gordon, his teammate passing Kyle Busch off turn number 2. 3 wide down the backstretch, Kevin Harvick, Greg Biffle, bit of contact.
Busch hard into the wall.
Kyle Busch has got into the wall. You see he's not very happy inside his race car, but we stay green.
Kyle is slow up in turn 1. I don't see us staying green for long.
And just as you say that, NRP, the yellow flag is waving for the first time today at Fort Loco. You see the wheel comes off just then as Kyle tries to get away.
They're trying to go 3 wide in turn 3. It's like trying to go 4 wide at Daytona. Very risky.
I wouldn't even say that was Harvick's fault. That was unavoidable contact. He was right in the middle of the beehive. As you see Kyle's wheel come off as he tries to get away.
Kyle is down, but he isn't out.
Exactly. He may have been missing a wheel trying to get back to pit road, but he hasn't got terminal damage, I don't think. He's just got slight damage. He's going to be a few laps down, yes, but he's still going to be in contention. Let's find out after our quick commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. It's time to talk about our good friends at gridwalk.co.uk. Gridwalk is the official place to buy your NASCAR diecast, whether you're collecting 164 or 124 scale diecast. Currently, you can pre-order 2025 diecast and order brand new 2024 diecast. Gridwalk also have the largest selection of diecast in the UK of 39 pages. The website is easy to access. Just choose your scale number, your NASCAR series, and just like that, let the endless scrolling begin. Gridwalk allow fast, reliable delivery, so your diecast will always arrive on time, but they also offer international shipping. But make sure to email them at info@gridwalk.co.uk. Some of the diecast you will see in the videos I make are from Gridwalk themselves, so a huge, massive thank you to our good friends at Gridwalk. And what are you guys waiting for? Head on over to www.gridwalk.co.uk, and once again a massive thank you to our good friends at Gridwalk, and make sure to check them out. Welcome back to the Car of Tomorrow Showdown, live here at the Fort Loco Motor Complex. We are under yellow flag for Kyle Busch going into the wall and stopping up in turn number 1.
We've only had 4 laps of racing, and we have a lot of tire rubber in the corners, meaning you don't want to go up wide. Otherwise, you'll end up in that wall.
Let's see how this affects the racing as we have 5 laps to go. The pace rock goes down pit road and we're back underway.
Whoa! Busch rejoins the track, but at the worst possible time.
We best keep our eye out on Kyle Busch as Johnson continues to lead.
Here comes Hamlin, putting Jimmy out of the way. The race is on.
Here comes Keselowski.
Whoa! Hang on to it, boy.
Keselowski to the inside and he takes the lead. Here comes Jeff Gordon in the grass.
It's the pass in the grass, and Jeff Gordon comes out on top. What a move!
Jeff was like, I want a piece of the action.
Battle isn't over. Brad's still up high, neither letting off the gas pedal.
Some great racing between Gordon and Keselowski, but look who's right behind Gordon. It's Johnson.
We're approaching lap traffic with over 2 to go. Will this affect the racing?
I sure hope not. We want to have enough space to have some really good racing between the teammates Jeff and Jimmy. This reminds me of 2011 all over again. Will Jimmy make a move?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Jimmy right up to Jeff's rear. Will he attempt to pass his teammate?
Well, he has 1 lap to go, so we have to find out, and here he comes.
Here comes Jimmy to the inside, the neck and neck.
Big trouble in turn 1. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick hard into the outside wall.
We stay green. Jeff and Jimmy still neck and neck.
Jimmy's going to get out front, and he's going to hold off Jeff Gordon to win the Car Tomorrow Showdown.
What a race!
Man, what a race that was. Jimmy started up front on the pole. He lost the lead halfway through the race, but he came back up front with a vengeance. He battled his teammate Jeff Gordon in a thrilling last lap battle and wins.
Uh-oh. These two have had their run-ins before. Now they're back at it.
Let's quickly look back at why the crowd's spewing and see what happened on the last lap. Oh my gosh, it was a direct hit.
That looked very intentional. He pretty much steered the wheel to the very right. You know something is up if a NASCAR driver does that.
Oh
Man,
my gosh.
that was a hard lick. I won't be surprised if Kyle gets penalized for that. Unacceptable.
Jimmy Johnson finishing where he started, up front.
Good race for Casey Kane and Danica Patrick, finishing 6th and 7th.
Absolutely unfortunate for Kevin Harvick. Finishes a lap down because Kyle Busch lost his temper with him for something that wasn't really his fault. So I do feel for Kevin right there. But man, what a day.
What a race it has been. Action-packed the entire time.
Just like the Elimination Showdown all the way back last August. I hope one day we get to return to the car tomorrow in a similar event just like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.